Every morning on Gold Breakfast, we separate musical fact from musical fiction and tell the stories and the truth behind the trivia. Valerie Thompson in Southampton emailed me recently with this question. Hi, Paul. Is it true that Elvis Presley visited Southampton docks during his time in the army but never disembarked from his ship? There's so many rumours and stories about Elvis coming to this country. Right, we're going to try and clear it up for you right now. It's not true, Valerie, I'm afraid, but today does mark an important day in British Elvis history. This day, March the 2nd, in 1960, was the first and only time that Elvis Presley definitely stepped foot on British soil. Did you know that? You know, it was probably shorter than the moon landing. It wasn't long. The plane carrying Elvis back to America from his military service in Germany made a brief refueling stop at Glasgow's Prestwick Airport, and Elvis alighted onto the runway. He mingled with fans. He actually mingled. That had assembled at the airport and was bemused by the fish and chip newspaper many of them were carrying, which was the only paper many of them could find en route to the airport for Elvis to sign. So that's pretty much it. That's the only time he was there. Then he stood and then got back on the plane, and that was the end of it. I mean, all that stuff about, oh, Elvis, there isn't a big enough arena. Yeah, that's crazy. In 2008, Tommy Steele admitted that he and Elvis had shared a night out in London in the late 1950s and that they'd driven around town and never left the car. Now, the story, we love Tommy, but the story seems a little doubtful, as Elvis admitted in a 1972 interview that he'd never been to London, but let's face it, we'll never know for sure. If you have a piece of trivia you'd like to share with us, or there's any questions you'd like me to answer, please get in touch, www.mygoldmusic.com/breakfast.